This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons. And ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Check. Watch 54. Here we go.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated.
And into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on second and 14. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their 38. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Well, he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Smith, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
55.
Third and long for Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the... And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
Let's go.
Elliott. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. On third down, it's Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Prescott from the gun. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. On 1st and 10, Prescott completes it to Jason Witten. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Prescott's throw going to be caught by Gallup. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. And oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Prescott. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Okay, now I want to revisit what we were doing earlier, contender versus pretender. We did the AFC, let's rock the NFC here, starting with the New York Giants.
Pretender, but much improved.
Okay, NFC North, how about the Vikings?
Contender, no doubt about it.
Carroll. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. Throwing. Prescott. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. And with that incompletion, let's do something different. I'm going to go through a few teams that are on losing streaks, and you tell me if there's reason for concern there. Let's start with the Cowboys.
Definitely reason for concern. Not as dominant on defense as they should be. And offensive line injuries.
3 straight losses. They're 3-3. How about the Chiefs? 2 straight home losses.
Yeah, they just can't stop anyone running the football.
Okay, and then the Rams, 3 straight losses for them.
Yeah, definite reason for concern because they cannot get the running game figured out. Todd Gurley not touching it enough, but Kenny.
And he will go down. The Cowboys sack.
Defensive end
DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent. And allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
And he's in his own zone.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Caught by Cobb. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Second down and goal. Prescott. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal. Prescott on third and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was
so
caught.
They opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth
That
and goal.
was caught.
I think
That
they
was
threw it with
touchdown.
the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
I know he ain't got it. Hey, kill.
First down, Prescott. That's complete to Cobb. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Operating from the 27 now. Here's second and 3. Prescott. And on the left side, he's got Witten. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Check. Watch 54. Wrap. Right there.
I haven't seen in this game.
Now Prescott. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off Byron Jones. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
In today's football,
I've gotten a little bit better.
receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Are you kidding me,
The second
see?
down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Prescott, and that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league?
And look at this, it's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A first down carry by Elliott. He's got a first down or more inside the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
He needs it.
This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. That one, a first down pickup of 8. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. To throw is Prescott, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is going to be incomplete.
Real life from my part will probably would have pulled it in.
Take over in terrific field position.
Nah, the guy's leaving. Connection to up here has been lost. Alright, let's go again. So game number 1 was a win. Here's game number 2. I didn't win number 1 very well. It was literally just 2 runs with Ezekiel and keeping his offense shut down.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
No, it's not
a moment
easy.
ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns.
All right, let's go.
Here's the former Sooner Austin Seibert to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. This will be taken in at the 1. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Let's start with the gunplay. Money play.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
53, line 53.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Check 53. Crunch down, defense.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he's able to get it back to right around 27. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. Check 31, check 31.
A 1st carry now for Nick Chubb. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, there'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. 3rd and long for Mayfield. Able to find Harris, complete. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. Demetrius Harris, 65 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This will be taken very short. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll sling that one in there. Complete to Cooper on the comebacker. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. Well, no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Prescott throwing complete to Cobb. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Excuse the language.
So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights.
Jarvis Landry.
What the hell was that?
All the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Fake game.
Jarvis Landry, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Browns were able to strike quickly for 6.
Such a
One
fake
play,
game.
80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start.
I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do about it, though.
That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 3rd and short yardage. Prescott completes it to Jason Witten. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Elliott. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. The first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
He was in.
A good run there, and now 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboys
score. He had it in the play before, but
taking
whatever.
it in from 4 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Slants better.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up, whether it's on your grease board.
It's a foot race. The 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Browns were able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
This guy's a terrible kicker.
This one taken just inside the 10. Tavon Austin, he's going to go. 30, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. He goes 91 yards on the kick return as his guys are back within a single score. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in.
Get that
because
freaking ball.
they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 12 yards there and a first down. Speaking of Odell Beckham, he went over 100 yards in that loss to Seattle in Week 6. 101 yards to be exact, 6 catches. Second 100-yard game for him as a Cleveland Brown, but people are waiting for him to find the end zone more. Just 1 touchdown catch through 6 weeks. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, we got a second. Let's look ahead to Week 7 and what's on the slate. Things start out Thursday night. Kansas City at Denver, divisional battle.
Suddenly an interesting game. Kansas City having lost their last 2, and Denver now playing defense as we expected. But how about the NFL 100 game of the week? Oakland at Green Bay, a rematch of Super Bowl II.
Also have New Orleans at Chicago and Philly visiting Dallas on Sunday night.
That is a huge one in the NFC East.
Yeah, both teams 3-3. The winner will have the lead in that division. Down Beckham Jr.
I plugged it in.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
I don't know.
Beckham, 47 yards.
I didn't reset it, but it's plugged in.
On to their advantage. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is taken at his 4.
He's watching the stream,
and he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
I don't know.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
That's a 100-yard route.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott.
Thank you, Elliott.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
I get saved too much by those little
here's 1st and 10.
lucky catches right there.
To the air again, Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Marr is good. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
After the made field goal, Marr back out there to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Buying time to his left. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Oh, wait a second, what just happened?
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
31 yards there and a first down. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Elliott trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
It was there.
Vernon brings him down.
I cut it into
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Are you kidding me?
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before this worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Marr able to put this one through.
Let's go down.
And that'll make this an 8-point game. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the
what the
sidelines,
heck?
right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down. First down, Mayfield. He finds his target, Beckham. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line. Set, 180. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Let's get it together, team. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Browns score. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Okay, I can't afford
Extra
field
point
goals
by
anymore. I got
Seibert,
him wrong.
up and
I
good.
gotta
And the
get them
decision to just kick
touchdowns.
the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive
only need
just
15
past the
points.
30-yard line.
We'll see how tough that gets to be.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Elliott going to bite off about 7 on that one. A good run on first down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. From just shy of midfield, Prescott. He's got the connection to Cooper. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 40. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory.
Yeah, Ezekiel's
right
fast.
at the 40. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter play. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper.
That's pure pass
and he's going to
interference.
get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st. But correct me if I'm wrong. You know, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2-play.
That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 27 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Extra point by Marr, up and good. As this gets them back within a touchdown
Should
and a
I
2-point
onside it?
conversion.
Nah. I don't think I'm going to get that if I onside it. No, I'm just going to kick it.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Gotta get the ball back. Get the ball back. Don't give anything up.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Yeah, I blitzed him.
A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
A good pickup there at 22. Prescott now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll run with Elliott. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Prescott to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Prescott. Flushed out right. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. He scored on the ground and through the air. As they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. They're going to try and run for it. But
Are you kidding me? 49. Get your block.
It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard
Still got all
line.
3 timeouts.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was trying to go back to Beckham there, but it'll be second down. They go with Chubb on second down. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Throwing. Mayfield being chased out left. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
I'm not entirely sure what he's doing, so...
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th.
What you doing, 31? Get on.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And now it's second down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 28.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I left him with that easier field goal for me.
Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on third down. Here's Prescott. Caught by Cobb. And down inside the 15 he goes. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 13-yard line. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So it all rests now on the right foot of Brett Maher.
Yes! Come back with, let's go!
And it'll be a good time in Big D tonight. The Cowboys have won it. Really, this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then
yes!
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
Let's go.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the
36,
NFL
244,
on EA
240,
Sports.
133, 127, 15, 913. My takeaways were what for me. Let's
the
go.
Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
2 wins on the stream tonight. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna take a break from Madden. I'm gonna switch over to Fortnite. Or should I do one more? One more? You know, I'll be right back with the stream. I'm gonna switch over to Fortnite and get me a drink.